Hello guys, today I am at my favorite thrift store and I am showing you the things that I would buy for my garden at the thrift store. Yes, you can find lots of great garden deals at the thrift store. It's 50% off day. Let's see what we can find. This video is brought to you by our Dining on a Dime cookbook. We have quick and easy recipes your family will love to help you get in and out of the kitchen fast. Please visit us at livingonadime.com. It's 25% off. 95% of the garden tools and items I use in my garden come either from thrift stores, garage sales, trash picking, freebies from neighbors. I don't pay hardly anything to garden. It's just something that you can just find stuff all over the place. Now, first of all, I have really good thrift stores here in Colorado. I totally understand that not all thrift stores are great thrift stores. I have lived in Wichita, Kansas. The thrift store wasn't that great there. So it just is hit or miss for thrift stores. I get that. But it does pay to keep looking. And if you can't do thrift stores, then do garage sales. But these are the things that I always look at. Now, first of all, 50% day. I always go 50% day on Saturdays. They have 50% days. When mom's here, we go on Tuesday, which is 50% for 60 or older. And maybe I can start getting it. So we always go on Saturday because why pay double when you don't need to? Garden furniture. Now, this lady grabbed this wicker chair before I could get to it. I was so disappointed. But garden furniture, patio furniture, regular furniture. Now, people don't think to use regular furniture, but if I find a stand like this one for $2 or $3 and I need something to put my plants on, I will buy it, paint it, and put it out in my garden, and it'll last me anywhere from 3 to 5 years. I mean, I've had some stuff for 10 years that's just regular furniture out in the garden. I had a baby crib that I turned into a potting table, and it lasted me 6 or 8 years out in the garden. So don't think it has to be just garden furniture. You can put all kinds of furniture. Like you can take a dresser and you could pull out each of the dresser in a stair-step way and plant in that dresser, and that would be super cute. Now it'd have to be a super cheap dresser, like $5 or less, but still that would be a super cute idea. Clothes. I get all my gardening clothes at the thrift store. Pants and shirts that I don't have a problem getting messed up, getting painted, that type of thing. I always get those at the thrift store. Bandanas. Bandanas are great in the garden, especially in the summer. My thrift store always has bandanas. These ones are new, but they always have used bandanas too. Gloves. This time they had brand new gloves that somebody donated, but I find gloves there all the time, and I can get them for 50 cents or $1 instead of paying $5 or $10 for a pair of gloves. Things like these tiki torches, outdoor garden type lighting, anything like that. I've seen the ball lighting, those types of things at the thrift store. They have tons and tons of these things that people are just getting rid of, and then I pick them up and use them in my yard. Garden hoses, watering cans, drip irrigation, lawn edging, patio rocks. I have found all of those at the thrift store. I have found fertilizer at the thrift store. I have found perlite, vermiculite, peat moss. All those things I have found at the thrift store. Gardening books. Now, my favorite gardening book of all time is Square Foot Gardening. You need to grab that. Was all I could do to resist getting this copy because my copy's pretty worn, but I resisted. Grab yourself a copy of the Square Foot Gardening book. That is the only way to garden. I absolutely love it. It is so easy. You don't have to worry about weeds. You don't have to do so much work. Square Foot Gardening, I love it. Look for gardening books at the thrift store. Containers. I use little containers like these, and I made a ladder, and I drilled a hole in the bottom, drilled some drain holes in the bottom, and I planted in these little containers on my ladder, and it was super cute in my front yard. So look for different types of containers. Fake flowers. You say, Tara, I thought you were a gardener. I'm a gardener, but I actually use a lot of fake flowers in my garden. So if I have a spot like out my kitchen window, but it's the very north corner of my house and it never gets any sun, or I can't water there because my hose doesn't reach or something like that, I will get fake flowers and put those in with my real flowers, and people don't know that they're fake. Now, if you were a gardener, you would know they were fake because you would know that iris don't grow in July. But I put my fake flowers out there and I can enjoy the beauty of flowers without the work and without the hassle of those problem areas in my garden. Baskets and containers for holding your plants. Now, I found these two baskets. This one I could put 2 or 3 6-inch pots in and have it draping over the edges. This other one I could have put a big 12-inch pot in. It would look so cool in my front yard. Paint your baskets, paint your containers. This one here isn't my taste, but I know people whose taste it would be, and they would absolutely love something like this out in their yard. I found this plastic one that I could paint, but it was a big plastic container. Now, this one was kind of pricey. I think it was like $10. I wouldn't pay that much. If it was $1 or $2, I would have paid that much, but I wouldn't pay $10 for it. But you can find them for $1 or $2. Just depends on the person pricing them. Picture frames. You're going to say, Tara, what in the world? I use old windows. I use picture frames. I use old doors. All of those types of things in my garden. I would hang this picture frame up and then put a pot on the wall with a flower arrangement coming out of it, and that would be super cute. So, guys, don't let money stop you from gardening. You can spend really just a few dollars. I spend probably $10, $15 a year on gardening because I just get all my stuff at thrift stores, garage sales, or dumpster dive, that type of thing. So, hit your thrift stores for those garden items. Please check out my articles on my website on how to start a garden and my other gardening ideas. For those of you who don't know, I went to school for greenhouse management and landscape design, so I know a little bit about gardening. I've been gardening for, probably 30, 35 years. I absolutely love it, and it's my #1 favorite hobby. So check out those articles on our website, and we will see you guys next time. Please visit us at Living on a Dime.